it's already on video 3 and 4. Okay, please do watch those videos and watches with your mentor. Everyone watches with your mentor. Very important. Okay. Okay, so let's start. Let's start. And then certificate 2, as I said before, sorry, I will just mention that as we, for certificate 2, we will start the Django CMS today. So that should be really a big jump for you guys. Okay, let's start. So I will share my screen. And let's see where we are. We are here. We arrived to, we kind of semi-completed template 3. I will go over that again. And we will start the Django 4, the 4 one, which is really dealing with views. But I'm really requesting that each one of you, certificate 1, watch every video at least 3 times. You know, whoever is in certificate 2 knows that I said the same things last time when they were studying those videos. They are excellent videos. They are a little hard. I intentionally have taken something out of the system, and I would like them to go over with you. I will show it to you in a minute. And I want everyone to be able to kind of understand how I built it by the end of video number 5. For this week, I would like everyone will get to a level that all the 4 videos you have watched at least 3 times. Go over that again and again and again. Okay, don't get tired. Okay, don't get tired. Okay, please don't get tired. That will build up, because in this point, we start building up the deep billings application. And here we have a new application. So you really should know it by heart. Honestly, almost by heart. But it doesn't come that quick. It takes time. And after a while, all of a sudden, wow, you feel very powerful. You know, today, if I ask, Mildred, or I will ask Jimmy, or I'll ask Brenda, or any one of them, okay, Daniel, Michael, make a new application, you will be able to do it immediately, most likely. And that's the level you're supposed to get to. So let's start, okay? I'm opening the application, the programming application. Let me close everything. Let me just review first. We have several applications here. We have the threads project. By the way, I didn't make you build the project. I already gave it to you. And you know what? Even if you don't know how to make a project, that's not the end of the world. You don't really need to, because you usually will start with one that someone will establish it, and that's the end of it. And then you just have to learn how to add a new application. So here you have a structure. We'll go over that. We'll go over the whole setup again. But before I will start, or even building up a new application, I would like to go over stuff we have done. Okay, let me go over first of all the whole structure, and then we'll continue. It's a good review as well. So if I go, start it. Click over here. We get this one, and here, if you see, we have the menu. I can do a log off. It's like I got out. I do a log in. I can register also, by the way. Okay, I will talk about it today. But if I do a login, this one, by the way, it's a screen. A screen in Django, we call it template. So template, it's another word for a screen. So I put my user, I put my password, I click log in, I logged in. And then the menu have changed, okay? I go to the application to do, I get this application, we have played with that a little bit. I put my name, let's say Amos Baranes, Wednesday, and enter. And after I do enter, it goes here, and you see today is March 3rd, and you put the information here. So we would like to start really understanding how does it work. I click on the main, it takes me to, again, back to the main application. So the objective of today is just to make sure you master the structure, the logic of the whole things, okay? So I will go step by step. Let's start from the main. We are in the main, pay attention. We have here 127.001.8000. That's what this is called the domain, if you recall. And this is the port. By the way, if it was port 80, port is like a channel. On the same computer, I can have several programs, but that's for a different topic. You don't really care for that, as for this course. That's for another course. But the important thing is that there is nothing after the 8,000. When there isn't anything, okay, and I enter, like I just put that one. By the way, I can start a new browser. Let's start a new browser. And I will write 127, you see? And I will hit enter. What that one does, 127.001, this says on this computer, on my own computer, there should be a website. And the channel or the port, professionally, it's 8,000. Go there and bring to me whatever you find. I repeat it. It says, go to my own computer, see if you can find a website, check it on port 8,000, and see if that's open up, okay? And if it does, show me whatever it is. Okay, now let's see the logic. So let me go over from scratch. We have established here, by the way, a project called trades. There's another project, by the way, called machine learning, but that's not for this course. There is another course called machine learning. For now, we're focusing on trades. By the way, when we run this program, this command, Python manage run server, this is really creating like a web page on my computer. So when we're running this one, is running, it's already installed when you got the application. And here you have, it says exactly HTTP 127.001.8000. It tells you, okay, on your computer now, there is a web page. And when I look at the web page here, when I put 127.001.8000, it's exactly what it's written here. That means you will get a web page. What does it mean? It means that when I'm putting this one on the Google Chrome, I'm putting this one, it is going right to here, and he's going looking for the trades, because that's really where it's working from. By the way, if you notice, it's under the trades web. So it goes under the trade web, and then it goes to a very special file, and that file called yours. That's the first place it goes to. We talked about it. I'm just organizing and going all over the stuff we have talked about and just organize again so you'll have it in your mind. I double click on it. When it gets into here, it is looking inside the file. That's the way the computer works. It goes inside the file and look for something empty. What does it mean? It means that is looking for the first path. It's not empty. The first one is not empty. It says admin. The second one is empty. How do you know? I'll call regular expression. By the way, if I remove it, won't be anything. Nothing will happen. But I always like to put it there for some other reasons. This is the only one empty. See, between the two quotation mark, single quotation mark, there is nothing in the middle. So E is going to go here. And in a minute, I will explain. I just want to show you for a second what happens if I delete it. If I delete it, I'll get an L or something will happen. Let me, just 1 second. I will stop the server, restart it. Start it again, okay, I will go back to here. I will refresh and let's see what happened. I got an L. It tells me I can't find anything that matching. There is nothing that is empty. It's true, I just deleted it. It says, you know, you have this is available. Admin is available, to do is available, the billing is available. We will talk about those ones later on. So far we talked about to do and admin a little bit, but it says you have an L. I can't give you what you want because there's nothing that it's empty. Now that I put it back, When I put it back, it will find nothing. When it finds nothing, it will go here. Meaning, going here, meaning go to the threads, go to the apps, go to the main, and in the main, go to the URLs, go to this file. Okay, then you will be able to go to here. There's so many things here. See, there's a lot of things. We didn't go over them. We'll go over some of them. Okay? And then when it gets to here, since here it's already empty too, by the way, if I run it now, it will be fine. Because it will find it, yeah? Yep, I didn't run this, yeah, here we go. It found nothing. But you know, when it found nothing here, it takes me to this file. And this file is right here, under the main. Okay, it goes to here. And you again looking for nothing. It found nothing. By the way, I said this one, to write it this way, or write it without this one, it's the same things. I like both of them. Usually in the sub, I usually like this one. It means there's a beginning, that's the head. $, it says the end. Nothing will be after that. So that means empty. And another way to put empty. By the way, you notice there's a URL here, and here we use a path. Try to keep the same way. Doesn't work even to study why, okay? Just take my word for it. This is the best way it works, okay? And some other sessions, I might go into it, okay? I go to the empty. The empty takes me to this file. In this file, I looked at it, and it takes me to the empty place. Oh, empty. This one is already important. It's not taking me to any other place, but it's going to take me to this function. Let's go to this function. By the way you go, that takes me to a function written in views, and that's the topic of today. We have also a file called view. Every application has a view. If you go to the to-do, we have a view of the to-do. If we go to other projects, we talk about them later on. By the way, I mentioned, yeah, we didn't go over it. The Uganda towns, they also have a view. If we go to another, the billings, which we will talk, that's the next topic, we have a view. What do we have in the view? The view, in fact, it's the place we actually tells the computer which kind of a page to send the user. In another word, this page is coming from the view. The view sends it, okay? But how does it do it? We'll see in a minute. But first stage is to understand how does it navigate to this page. The way it navigates, I just explained, and eventually takes me to this function that exists in the view. By the way, it's time to talk about this part. We have from, we write here from dot views. What does it mean? It means go to the file views.py in the same directory as this file is. One more time. Go to the file views, which is in the same directory, that's why we put a dot, that this file URLs is. This URLs is here, the same directory main. Go into the main, look for a file called views. Okay, I got there. And here, in fact, there's so many functions. We put so many, but one of them called home. So in another word, when I'm here, I'm saying go to the view file, bring from there the function home. That's what it means. We usually, there's so many other functions we use. We'll talk about them maybe some other time, but we don't really care about them for now. We care about only the first function. Go to this file views, bring from there the function home. Okay, let's go and look at it. We go to the file view and we look for the function home. Here it is. This is the most important function. This function brings back to me the home, the page to show the user. And which page is it showing? As I said in other sessions, is bringing the home template, the home web page. Template or home page, it's the same things. In Django, we call home, we call it a template. In other places, they call it a web page, but it's the same things. Hey, what does it find it? But before that even, let's look at the function a little bit. If you notice, the function, as we learn in Python, diff, its definition, define a function home. It have a variable called request, a very important. In fact, it's not just a variable, it's really is a class. It's a whole class, an object. We mentioned that in the Python when we studied Python. This is an object that Django created. We didn't really have to worry about it. It gives it to us. Okay, this is the beautiful why we use Django. It's automatically give me the request. In the request, there are so many other things we will learn in the future. Okay, for now, we just accept it. And over time, it will make sense. Okay, so when we get to this function, what we're doing inside, we return, and what do we return? We return this template. By the way, this function home is calling another function called render. Again, render, it's part of Django. If you look up here, we bring it from Django. From Django, shortcuts, bring the function render. It's a very special function. What this function does, it's sending me the template. How does it work? I don't really care. Neither do you. Okay? The only things you need to know, if you want to send a template to the user, use this function render. We'll see it's a lot. One more thing you need, and usually you put the same variable request. And then you put a comma, because this function takes 3 parts. It has 3 parts. The first part is the request. So far, I don't really care. I just do it. Why? I don't even ask. I don't really care. What I care is about what I need to put in. And there are the other 2 parts. One, I put which template do I want to send. And the second, we'll come back to that, it's a dictionary of stuff that I want to transfer to the template. The template will be built, and only then the function render will send it to the user. It might not be clear so for the first time you hear it, but over time it will make a lot of sense. Okay, so let's first of all find where is this template exist. Every application, you see we have 7 applications. All of them must have, if we use templates, a directory called templates. You see this directory called templates. Inside, it's a good habit to make a directory with the same name as the application. I said it in the past. I'm repeating myself again. We put the main under the template. Why do we do that? I will explain, I promise, in other sessions. That's the way Django works, okay? Because many times I might put here another one home. It might be also in another application, so they don't override each other. So we always do that. For now, you don't really have to know. Just make sure you have a directory called templates under the application, and under the templates, you put a directory called the same name as the application. That's exactly what I did. Under it, I put the home template. This one, it's exactly right here. This is it. So what I'm asking this function to do, send to the user this template. So what we're seeing here, basically, really, it's the home template. What inside we'll dive in and we'll see in a minute. Okay? So when we're getting to this point, I am sending this template. Let's open it. By the way, I want to make life easy. We did it last time. I will do it again today. It's so important. All what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to do, remember last time we did HTML and I said this is very important to know. And I put body. I will put it back, don't worry about it. Okay? And then we said also we have a head. You should know by heart. This is the structure. The head, one thing that you already know, title. You should know title. Okay? And let's just write it's a test. We'll see where this one goes. And here, let's write big letter test. By the way, my home template, I destroyed everything, but I will bring it back. Don't worry about it. Okay? That's what I'm expecting now to see. I'm going to go back here. And I'm going to refresh. And you will see that's what I get. And other things you get. If you notice here, let me close other things. Maybe, I don't know if I can close that. I can close this one, definitely. I can close this one. So you can see. You see it says test here. The reason it says test here, just because I put a title here in the head. Here I wrote test. By the way, I can write a lot of things. BR is a new line. And I can write test again. Test. So you can see it has more stuff. Let me refresh it again. Let's go back. And I refresh, you see another row. You say test, test. This is really what I'm getting. This is a structure you must know. Everyone must know. Okay? Is that clear, guys? Please let me know. Everybody happy? Mildred? Patricia, are you happy?
Yes.
Let me see you, Patricia. I haven't seen you today yet. Everybody happy? Mark, are you happy? Happy means you understand, yeah? You're always happy. Patricia, you understand everything?
Yes.
And don't be worried. Even if you don't understand everything, that's okay. It's very normal. It's really not easy stuff. You go over it over and over and over, and eventually you will know it by heart. Take my word for it. Mark, are you with us? Can see you? Good. Is that okay? Is that clear, Mark? You understand the structure? Fezio?
Yes, sir.
Clear? Is that clear?
It's not yet clear, but
Excellent. You need to go over it over and over. Don't worry about it. And don't feel like you are stupid. You are not. Honestly, I went over it so many times.
Excuse me, Dr. Amos.
Yeah, go ahead. I don't hear you.
Yeah, I have someone to introduce.
Okay, go ahead. But I don't see anything. For some reason, I don't see your video. Can you turn it on, please?
We have a newcomer.
Is that the nice guy you told me about?
Yeah, he is.
Let me tell you and remember what's your name?
Yes.
What's his name?
Kiza.
I can't hear you.
Kiza.
Nizam, you're going to be, how do you spell it? Write it in the chat.
It's K-I-Z-K-double-I.
Put it in the chat so everybody will know. Kiza. Now, Kiza, Are you going to be the president of Academy City in 10 years in Uganda?
Yes.
Definitely, that's the right answer. You're going to work very hard. And you know, I will introduce you to my son. I will introduce you to my son, Hanoch. He is the age of 18 now. He already finished the university. Okay, he is a teacher now. He is a professor. He's going to be in the Israeli army, the best unit in the Israeli army. So you're going to be the same, don't you?
Yes.
You'll be a big general. Is that right, Kiza?
Yes.
Very good. Very good. Who is going to, Mildred, who is going to be his mentor?
Who is going to? Oh,
Who is volunteering to be his mentor? From the one in certificate 2. Where is Daniel? Is Daniel there? Daniel, can you
Yes.
turn off your camera? Where is Binder? Here's Michael. Let me see, I like this Casio, guys. Can I say, here is Daniel, yeah. Daniel, are you volunteering to be his mentor?
Yes.
Okay, so when are you starting the first session together?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Okay, and you let me know right after that, okay? How is he doing?
Okay.
Honestly, I'm saying it to all of you. You know, you have to believe in yourself. I believe in those kids. And take my word, Brenda, are you writing down? Are you writing down? Are you writing down, Brenda? My prophecy. 10 years from now, everybody will talk about Casio in Uganda. Okay? And we're looking for this kind of kids. That's the kind of kids I'm looking for. You yourself by yourself, you are really also doing good. Makes me very happy to see the progress you guys have made. It's not trivial at all. And Casio will be our next generation type of students we're looking for as well. So welcome, Casio. I'm very happy you joined us. And Daniel and Mildred going to take care of you. If they don't teach you well, let me know.
I'm good.
Okay?
Yes.
Okay. Congratulations. Welcome. Okay. Now, I just wanted to make sure that the stage of the structure is very clear to everyone. It's very important. And we are now going to continue to the next stage. I want to bring back the screen that was there before. I just showed the whole process. But you know what? Maybe before that, one more thing I would like to do. If you notice in the view, we talked about this render function and we talked about the template, but we have something else. We have a dictionary here. Here in the dictionary, as you know from the Python class, we put a variable and we put a value. I want to use it. I want to use this one in my very simple template. Let's do it. I'm going to the simple template, the one that I just created. Instead of putting all this garbage here, you know, now I will not have anything. So if I go here and I will refresh it, there will be nothing. So I want to put something there. And what I would like to put, I want it to come from the view. I define a variable called a title, and the value of that variable is home. So I'm going to put it in the template, and see how I call that variable. Double quotation, tilde quotation. This is really called in a language, the name of that language called Ginger. So I'm going to write title now. What it will do, it will, what the view does, this is called a view, by the way, and there's a function in the view, is taking the word home inside the variable title and is putting it in the template before the template is being sent to the user. In another word, when I call this render function, it's not sending the template right away. First, it's doing some process. It's processing the template. It's going to the template and look if there is any variable got imported. And the title is putting the title there. And then it's showing me, okay? And let's see if I refresh. If I refresh it, I should see home. You see that? How the home came from? Very simple. It's this function view is calling the template, but transferring to it a variable called title, and the word home going inside and is printing it. By the way, I can put other things beside the variable I transferred. And I can write something like that. I am at, and leave it like that. And put a period in the end. What am I supposed to see? I am at home. That's what it would say. Because the home would come as a title from here. Let's see. Let's see if I was right. Let's refresh. Yes, I am at home. I can change it now. Very simple. If I want to say I am at school, I can just write here. School. Is that right? I'm at school. So let's see. Let's refresh. Let's go here. It will change it. I didn't like me. Yeah, I am at school. Very nice. Very powerful. You will see as we go along. I can have variables holding something. I'm transferring it to the template. And inside the template, I can use it. Okay? I hope this is clear. This is a very, very simple template. We're going to use much more sophisticated, much more. But let's go step by step. I'm going to teach another concept that's called inheritance of a template. Or in another word in the Ginger language is called extending a template. Let me bring back what it was there before. We did it last time. Today is really mostly review, if you notice. Okay, I'm going to delete the whole things, and I'm going to delete the whole things here. Okay, I'm going to keep it in my, so I won't lose the code. I'll keep it this one here, and then I will bring it back. I'll copy it back. Okay, it looks like, what are you doing? In fact, I'm saying home. Don't start from scratch. Go and look at this template. And why does this template exist? Since there is nothing before it, it really is inside the main. If you see here in the templates, just below the main, in the same template of the project. So here it is. Bring this one. You know what? Let's go to this one. Let's see. Oh, there's a lot of stuff inside there. So I'm going to delete here everything still. Beside the first one. We did it last time, okay? I'm just doing it again. I just don't want to use the code, so I'm copying it here. Okay, so in other words, the template home doesn't have anything beside going to the template. That's what we call extends. Extends mean, look at this template, bring this template, put this template. Okay, I go to this template. And this template is funny, it says, no, go and bring this template. Okay, so what is this template base? By the way, the base we always put in a special directory. If you look below the apps, we have media, we talk about all of that. But if you see my videos, I talk about them as well. okay, the media for the pictures and all of that. But there is always directory called templates. We have templates below every application. If you notice, let's say in the main, we have templates, but we also always have in every project a directory called templates. In this directory, we put the basic templates. So here we have a basic template called base. I should find it here, right here, it is. And I double click on it. And here there's so many stuff we talked about last time, I mentioned them. But the basic structure is there. I'm gonna delete the whole things again, so we can start and understand it fully. So I'm gonna go here, and so I want to use the code. I'm gonna copy it to the very bottom. I'm just keeping it here, so I won't lose it. And then later on, I will go and copy it, okay? See, I don't want to lose, there's so much I wrote here. I don't want to lose it. Okay, now I have empty. So let's put here HTML, a simple one. Oops, sorry. And I'm gonna put head. Pay attention, I'm putting it in the base, okay? And I'm putting here title, and I will call it base. Fair enough? And I'm going to write here body. And I want to write here, I am in base template. Fair enough? Now what's going to happen? What's going to happen is, since in the view, we're sending the home template. But what do we have in the home template? The home template doesn't have anything besides saying, go and bring the best man. Okay, I'm going to bestman.html. Hey, but here also I don't have anything. It says extends, go bring this one first. Okay, I'm going to bring this one. So what am I going to get? I'm really going to get this one. Let's see if I'm right. That's exactly what it's going to show me. So let's go and look at it. Refresh. It says I am in best template. I wasn't wrong. I was right. Okay. It says I am in best template. Okay. And pay attention. It's very funny that I try to do the following. And that's really very crucial. If I go here and I try to write something here, I am Amos. Will that come? See, basically the home tells me bring the base, and in the base I'm saying, okay, bring all of that, but you know what, in addition, write I am Amos. And see, surprisingly enough, when you refresh it, he doesn't show me, it doesn't show I am Amos at all. It doesn't. Hey, how can I make sure that whatever I will put in the base, in here, it will show it to me. And that's the reason why we use what is called blocks. Let me erase it first. Let's go to the base. By the way, if you look at the one that I just deleted, you will see there is kind of part, you know, in Ginger language like this one. There's so many other things like those strange parts. Let me go over. There is another part here. Let me go here. Hold a second. Go all the way. I will show you things that we use. Anyway, here we go. There's add block, but where is the beginning of the block? Let's see which block I'm putting here. There is a DOM ready. I won't talk about it today, some other time. I want to talk about different block. Here, there's a block called body. Let's do it. I'm going to do this one. And I'll go step by step. I'm going to go here, and I'm going to put this block here, right here. I don't put anything. By the way, all what it does, and that is so important, what it does is bringing I am in base template. There's nothing here. By the way, this is called a block. It starts with a weird like a tile bracket with a dollar, with a percentage. I call it black body. I can call it any name I want, by the way. Just because it's in the body, it's convenient to call it body. But you can call it content, you can call it whatever you want. But for now, I didn't put anything. So really, literally, this one brings this one. You see, this one brings this one, but this one really just says I am in base template. And that's it. It doesn't bring anything. This one doesn't add anything, and this one doesn't add anything. So if I refresh here, nothing will change. So what did I do? Why did I do that? And here is the reason. If I would like to add something to this one, I'm going to copy now this structure. Pay attention. I'm going here. I'm putting it here. And now I'm going to put inside my name is Amos. Okay? Now, what's going to happen? Okay? Hey, by the way, I made a mistake. Sorry, I'll copy it. Hey, will not do anything. I shouldn't delete the first row. Okay, this one I should really keep. I should only put it right after that. Because this one, this line brings whatever it's inside here. Okay, it's bringing the whole HTML. In addition, it tells me there is a block here. You can put anything you want in this one. So inside, what I'm doing is I'm writing, my name is Amos. So what's going to happen is, it's going to take the, my name is Amos and put it inside here. So let's see if that's what really happened. Refresh. Oh, you see, my name is Amos. Hey, I don't like it this way. I want it to be the next row. That will be easy. Now this is really, okay, I am in best template, but I want here, this one, to be in a new line. So there's two ways to do. I can put a bracket here, BK, it's a new line. And now they will show me one after the other one. Okay, this is come from the very base document. This is come from the base. This is what we wrote here. I am in best template. Later on, this one, I allow another template to add stuff into this template. So if I go here and I'm changing and I'm putting something in the black body, this one is like replacing the empty one and putting stuff inside. And therefore, why I'm getting, I am in best template, and this is my name is Amos. Let's maybe add even, okay? Let's even add, let's write here. I am in base main, okay? And then put a new line, BR. And let's we'll put another lines here. So let's see what happened. Let's put another one so we can see the difference. That will be easier to follow. And let's refresh again. And here what's happening. I'm in best template. This is come from the best template. And this is come from the best man. That's pretty cool. Everybody got it? Everybody happy?
Yes.
Are you happy, Brenda?
Yes, I am.
Okay, that's good. Very important to be happy. Okay, but here is the challenge. I would like to add something also in here. I want to inherit from the base. Let's see if I will write. By the way, if I go here and take the whole block here, take the same block, and see this will give me a hard time, or give me a hard time. I want to delete everything here. And I want to write here, I am in home page. Because I am in home page, is that right? I am in the home page. Let's put a little space here, a new line. Let's see what's going to happen now. Okay, what's going to happen is this is going to replace this one. So this one will never be there. This one will never be shown. And this one replacing this one. This is empty anyway, so I don't really care. So, but this one will replace the empty. But what happened now, the home will override, will replace the one that I have in the basement. And that will be a problem. And that's not really what I want. So let's see. Let's refresh. You see, it's not going to say I am in the basement. It's going to replace it. I am in home page. That's not what I want. I want both of them. So how will I make it so it will be in both of them? There's a really nice trick. You can go to the base and just make two of them. You can make two templates. And let's call that, okay, home body or whatever you want. Or you can call it main body or a last body, whatever you want. You can call it whatever you want. Let's call it last body. I'm going to call it last body. And see how beautiful it will work now. Here I have the body. This is going to go in the body. And in here, I don't want to replace the body. I want the last body. So what's going to happen is this part will be added in the bottom part. And this part will be added in the first part. And let's see if I'm right. One more time. I have two sections now. There's section number 1 and section number 2. In the first one, I'm replacing only from here. And here, I'm replacing the second part only. Okay? So let's see if I'm right, if I get both of them now. Here it is. I am in best template. I am in best main. My name is Amos, and then I am in homepage. Let's put another space so it will be clearer. Let's go here and put another line here. Here we go. We got 3 sections. This is in the very base one. This is we added in the basement, and this one in the home. Now this is really nice. Give me a lot of power. A lot of power. It gives me a lot of power. We can play tricks now. We can play in another things. By the way, if you look at the base, we have a title called base. How we can do the same things, by the way. Exactly. But you know me, I'm lazy. Okay? I always like to copy for myself. I can make a block here. Sorry. I can make another block. I can make another block and call this block title. I can give it any name I would like. I call it title. I could have called it whatever I would like. And then I would just put add block. Now see here. So if I put it here, nothing will happen really. If I just leave it this way, nothing will happen. Let's run it. Refresh. This one, nothing changed. Here it says base. You see that? It says base. Why does it say base? Because it is really just exactly what I wrote here. But now I want to make sure that if somebody takes this one, the best man, I don't only want to change the body, I would like also to change the title. And here I can call it, okay, I can call it base man. Now the title will change as well. This part will change this part. And then the title will change from base, we'll say base man. I can call it man if I want, okay? I can call it man if I like it. Let's call it man. Now let's refresh and see what happened. Refresh. Hey, you see, it says change to man. Everybody got it? Very cool, isn't it? Okay, how about if I want, anybody has an idea? If I want that the title really, if I watch this one, I would like the title to be home. How would I do it? Anybody has an idea? Can I just copy this one and put it here? Is that right? Everybody agree?
Yes.
And here I can write home. And now what will happen is this part will override the man, which override this one. So but basically, this is like I never really wrote this one at all. This one will be overwritten by this one. So the only things will be home. So let's see if this is right. Let's refresh. And indeed, it says home here on the top. That's pretty cool. That gives us so much power to design a web page. It's so powerful. Now let me show you. I will jump. There is, if you look at the one I just deleted, there is so many blocks. I put a block here. By the way, if you look at the top, by the way, I did exactly what I just said in the very top. There's a lot, there is something called load static. We'll ignore that for now. But here in the middle, you see I put in the head block that's called title. And I can override it, of course. So let's copy the whole things. Again, put it back. See, there's a lot of stuff, but we'll make an order, don't worry about it. And I'm gonna go here, and I'm gonna replace this one, the basic one. I'm gonna delete the whole things. I'm gonna delete everything from here. And I'm gonna delete everything from here. And again, as you know already, there's nothing here. It's gonna go and bring this one. There's nothing here. It's gonna bring this one. And another word is gonna bring this stuff, what I have here. And I have done a lot of work for you guys. Please use it in your projects, in even real life, and you will see when you get to certificate 2, we do it much more sophisticated than that with the Django CMS. But always remember, this is my first section, the head. In the head, we always like to put the title here. So we will replace the, whatever I would like the title to be. The other ones I haven't talked about yet. We'll talk about in another session, okay? But in the head, we always have to, we like to put the block title. And the title is base, okay? If I go here, let's close the head. There's a lot of the body. The body is part of the HTML, but there's a lot of things. There's an image, there's a lot of things. This one, by the way, comes from somewhere. I don't get into it yet, okay? Etc. etc. A lot of other things. Let's move on. Other things we didn't learn. If user is authenticated, we didn't talk about that. We don't care about anything here. We don't care. We're just looking for blocks. I haven't seen blocks yet. No blocks, no blocks. Hey, toolbar. Let's see if user is authenticated, blah, blah, blah. Oh, there is a block here. There's a block here. So if the user is authenticated, they're going to be here 2 blocks. That's very interesting. Okay, so this one going to be used, okay, if he is authenticated. That will be used here, okay? So I see here 2 blocks. One is for the title, toolbar, and another one is sub-application toolbar, okay? Do I have more blocks? Let's go down, down. There's if message. Let's ignore that. We don't really care. Oh, there's another. There's the block body. So if I want to put something in the body, I can replace it here. And it means we'll see where that goes. And then there's a lot of script. Those are JavaScript. Whoever is in certificate 2 start a little bit exposed to that, a little bit. Moreover, there's another block that's also for certificate 2. That's a block to add JavaScript. And we'll do that, by the way. We're close to that in our studies in certificate 2. But there is also another block for JavaScript. What it is, it's for certificate 2. But there's another block. And there's another very interesting block, by the way. This is a very important one. And again, this certificate 2, 3, I will get to that. It's very important. It has to do with Ajax and a lot of other things. but we don't get over that for now. We don't really care. The one that we really do care the most, there are two. One is the body. You see this block? So I'm going to copy it to here. And then later on, I will show you how we actually did it. So I'm going to put it here. And I'm going to copy another thing that we really care. All the rest, we leave it for now. We just accept it. And the other one, it's inside the head, which is this part. Okay? This is the two things that I would like to explain. Okay? Just put them on the left. By the way, I'm going to, just for stage number one, I will delete them and I'll put them back in a second. First of all, I want to understand what this one by itself shows me. Okay? We don't really understand everything. There's so much in there. We haven't got to that yet. But what does it do? What does it show me when I don't add to it anything? I'm not adding anything. I'm not adding anything. I still in the view, sending this template. So what this one going to show me? So let's look at that. Let's refresh. And you see when I refresh, I got a lot of stuff. It does give me the basic one. It gives me the toolbar here, but it's really empty. It has only log off. It doesn't have a lot of other things. It gives me the left side, and it gives me welcome to trade projects. So there's really three sections. There is one section, another sections, and a third section, which is the body. By the way, this part, it's nothing but this part. And go down, 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 down. Let's go up. Here we go. This is it. Whatever I write here, or if I override it, it will be written there. That will be in the body. It will be in this section. The top part, it's another time. We talk about the top part in another section. The left part, we talk another section. Okay? They are all in this file. In this file. But for now, this is what we care. Another thing is, if we go up, the title now it is base. And if we go here, we see it says base. So we're going to change those two. We're going to change the base and we're going to change what it's written inside. How do I do it? Very simple. Now it becomes to be simpler. I'm going to put that one back. Remember, I don't want it to say base. I want it to say main. I don't want it to say, welcome to the trade project. I want to say, welcome to the main application. What will happen now is the title will change to main. Here the title is base, but here we're changing it to main. And we're going to change whatever it's in the body, whatever in the body, instead of saying welcome to the trade project, we're changing it. Meaning we're taking everything from here, but we want to change those two. We want to change. Let's see if that's really what happened. Okay, I'm going to refresh. Ah, beautiful. Welcome to the main application. It did change. It changed the body part. It also changed that one to be main. That's pretty cool. Now I'm happy. Is that right? Okay, this is beautiful. Now I can make it even more. You know, I say, you know what? This is the base. Okay, the main, the base of the main. But what happens if I'm in the home? I don't really want that one to be in the home. When I'm in the home, okay, I want you to bring everything in the base main, but I want you to change, don't write here main. I'm not in the main. I want to say home. We did it already. Just really reinforce. I want it to say home. And now I don't want it to say, welcome to the main application. I want it to say, welcome to the main application. Okay, and I want to write here, put a new BR, a new line, and this is the home page. That's what I wanted to say. And now it's beautiful. It will replace this one. It goes all the way. It will replace this one, which replaces this one. the one on the top. That's the way we do it. Okay? So each one is replacing each other. Eventually, that will be in the title, that will be in the page. Let's see if that's true. Let's refresh. Beautiful. This is says home. See that? And here, he actually changed it. This is really nice. You know, I don't really have to write the whole code over and over all the time for the left side, for the top. We will learn also how to change the toolbar later on. You will see as we go along. We will learn how to change the left side. But for now, we understood the structure of the template. Okay? So far, so good. That's what we did today. Next time, what I would like to do is to go over, and that's what we'll talk about the view. We will talk about how do I transfer more information so I can use a data going inside. We talk about the to-do application and we'll see it. So please, for next time, I really ask everybody to watch the videos 3 and 4. You really should see those 3 and 4. And how many times should we see it, Brenda?
You have it.
How many times?
You have it. You want
Three
to
At
times.
least how many
More
times?
than 3. At least 3.
At least 3, minimum 3 times. And don't feel stupid. You are not. If you feel you don't understand it, it's confusing, don't feel that you think that you are stupid. You are not. Okay? It's simply hard the first time. Go over it next week. And we'll go over that next week and over step by step, and then we follow up. Okay? Thank you. I just want Daniel and Mildred, you have a new member in the team. Please start going with him over the database, go over Python with him, and every day teach him something step by step. Fair enough, Mildred?
Yes.
Daniel?
Yes.
Okay, so I will ask him. Okay, he will let me know if you're doing a good job or not. Will you? Kesa, will you? Yeah, they are very good, by the way. Kisa, they are very good. Daniel and Mildred are very good, by the way. So you got a very good colleague now that will help you to catch up.
Okay.
Fezio, how you doing? Fezio,
Yes, Mr. Amos.
you doing good?
Yes, I am.
Very good. You
I'll
followed
have to
up?
go again.
Okay, and make sure you should really be with your mentor. I mean, I want every mentor to sit on the material we covered, and also video 3 and video 4. Go over with your mentor, even watch it together. And Mark, how you doing, Mark? Are you still with us, Mark? I think Mark might have some problem. Who is the mentor of Mark? Is that you, Michael? Who is the mentor of Mark?
Yeah, I'm the one.
Okay, you would touch base with him. Maybe he has some communication problem or something. Okay,
No problem.
beautiful. So we will take a break of 5 minutes. I will make coffee for myself, and then we will start. We'll start the certificate 2 session.